Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to a special video celebrating my 10th year of content creation. We've got some special events coming up later in the year, so keep an eye out on social media and on the Discord for those sorts of things. But last time we looked at a 10-year-old video, and this time I am taking your questions and I will be answering them. And I thought that'd be a good thing to do. And you know what? It was. I got some great questions. I asked my viewers to come over to the Discord and leave me a question. We're going to go through them. So, I was going to pick some of the best ones, but you know what? They're all good and I got a good number of them. So I'm going to see if we can get all of them in. First up from Longview, you are on a desert island. Oh, desert island scenario. There's no food, no drinkable water or shelter. Oh my goodness. There's an open TTD and a City Skyline CD. You can play on one of them on an immaculate computer next to that coconut tree before the CD drive jams and you have to forever play that game. Which do you choose? That is tough. That is tough because I like both games very much, and I'm sure you're just trying to get me to choose between the two. And in that scenario, I think I would go with City Skylines, just because City Skylines is relatively new to me, so I think I've got more play left in it than OpenTTD, because I've been playing OpenTTD and the original game it's based off for around 25 years. So for the purposes of I will probably like that for longer, we'll choose City Skylines. However, if there's no food and no drinkable water, then I'm probably going to die soon anyway. So I'm not going to get a chance to play either one very quickly, am I? So yeah, brilliant. Thank you, my death. Next one, Dr. Matt Faulkner. Fantastic name. Of the series you've done, which have you enjoyed making the most and why? Is it more fun to make OpenTTD videos of games you know or new games like City Skylines? There's advantages to both. So which of all the series I've done, which one I've enjoyed making the most? I've had lots of fun with lots of the series that I do. There's been some really good... There's just so much good fun from lots of them. I mean, my OpenTTD Series 10 is so much fun, like the one I'm doing now. And the reason why I like that, I think, necessarily the most, but it's the most prominent in my mind, is because I'm doing both video and live stream. I feel like I'm getting the best of both worlds, so I can sit down by myself and plan something that I'm going to do in a video. I can do that and concentrate on it, and if I need to skip time, I can. If I need a time lapse, I can. If I need to do, if I need to retake something, I can. And then I get the flip side where we do the live stream and we've got the interaction between me and the community, and we do giveaways and stuff. So it's a little bit of a different thing, and having that mix in the same series is something that I'm feeling it's very special. So I'm particularly enjoying OpenTTD Series 10. But in the second half of that question, is it more fun to make TTD videos of all games and other games I know, or new games? I do like doing new games and new stuff. Me and the Viewer Plus subscribers, we got together and played some Stellaris. That was great fun. We've done other things for the first time, and getting together with people and playing games is always great. So going onto the DayZ server and surviving together has been great fun, and all that sort of thing that we do. Recently we've been playing some Space Engineers and getting our craft up in space and building a base out of a hollowed out asteroid and all that sort of stuff. So is it more fun to make the videos that I know or the new stuff? I think I'd probably have to say the new stuff is usually more fun, but I do still enjoy the other things as well. I think it's what you make of a game and who you play it with rather than the games. I suppose you need both. You need a balance of both. You need a good game and good community to play it with, and I've got lots of good games that I play, and I've got a fantastic community as well. Wizard Brandon says, what is your favourite creation from each of your series? Like Minecraft Factorio, OpenTD, etc. I'm not going to go through every single series that I've done and give you a creation from each, but there are a few things that stand out from a few of them. I really enjoy making the train networks in Factorio, but I don't think it would be a favourite creation because it's not particularly like historic or anything like that. There's some of the Minecraft builds that I've done I've really enjoyed, and some of them I really do like because when I do my Minecraft builds, I don't just copy people block by block. I work things out. I make my own variations on farms and things. So like the gold farm and the trading farm in the Nether that we've got on the Minecraft server, that was great fun to do. The timing circuits that I've done, like the redstone for the return to spawn mechanisms. First time I worked all that out was great fun to do. So there's some of their favorite creations. I'm sure there's some that I'm probably forgetting. If you think I've forgotten a creation that has been brilliant, then pop it down in the comments. I think I'd have to say like some of the designs of the road layouts and things I've done in City Skylines has been quite fun and cool to do, especially working on the junctions and things. They may not have been the most efficient ones, but definitely good fun. ZG Egg, what's your favourite food? Oh my goodness, my favourite food. I've got favourite foods depending on what I'm doing. Like, but what's my like if I'm just going? Oh, what at the minute? At the minute, it would have to be a typical British Sunday roast dinner. That has been a strong favourite of mine throughout my life. But a relatively new thing is Mexican food, Mexican style food. Meals like burritos and enchiladas, things like that, and also things like nachos and stuff. So that sort of theme of food, I'm really enjoying a lot at the moment. But I think the typical British Sunday roast dinner has to win out on that one. DJ Egg. Jack Mac says, if you could design your dream game, what would it be like? I think this is a loaded question because Jackamac knows I have a dream to make a game, and I have tried on a couple of occasions, but I've not been able to get round to doing it because mostly time, but and also some lack of resources and skills because I don't have all the skills needed to make a game. I would love to make a really good procedurally generated space game that is multiplayer, that doesn't focus on graphics, and it focuses on harsh gameplay that is costly for mistakes, that is deep and configurable. I don't want it to be, I wouldn't want there to be, oh, you're doing this, then that's the best way. I'd want to completely avoid that as much as possible. I'd want to make the options so varied, the different ways that you can do things so varied that you could just do things in so crazy and weird and wonderful ways. So a space themed game which focuses on mechanics and gameplay and options and creation and design, rather than battle and flight as so much and graphics. That would be my dream, to make that game. Maybe one day I will. Volan asks, where do you work? Do you like your work? I work for a software company. There you go. And do I like my work? Yes, I like it very much. I'm a developer. I'm a software developer. I'm a software engineer. I didn't used to be. I dabbled in it. I thought I might like it, and then I went and did it, and I'm really enjoying it. It is brilliant. I love my day job. Gil Game says, since we can say that you failed the Season 6 to some degree, talking about OpenTTD, would you make a replay, maybe a video essay, to keep it brief, but see the important things? Guess about 10 episodes long videos to show off every 20 years. Oh, like a mini-series. Okay, it depends how you scale the fail. Like, could I have done better with the knowledge that I had by the end of the series? Probably yes. Did other people do better than me? Definitely yes. Did I fail? I don't think I failed, although you did say to some degree, Guild Games. I I don't know if I'd go back and replay that. I feel like I've done that, and sometimes when I don't go, I don't, even in real life when I go on holiday, I very rarely go back to the same place. Um, I like to go and try new things and do new things. If I wanted to do season 6 again, I would probably do a twist on season 6. For example, I would turn all the game settings to super easy or something like that, and just to see how it'd be different. But I don't think I'd play the same game again. But I would certainly, if I did play season 6 again, I would certainly do better than I did. Untraceable Smurf says, "What's your favourite game to play that you don't stream?" That changes. There's some games that I go back to regularly. There's some games that I wish I could play, but I don't really have time to. Games I would like to play, but I don't get time, are things like World of Warcraft. I really enjoyed playing that back in the day, and I would love to play it more. I really enjoy playing EVE Online when I get the chance to play it. I don't stream it. I did have a video series, and some videos of that might come out in the future. Let me have a quick look at my Steam library. That might help if I just put that up there and have a quick look in through there. So we've got, see, there's all sorts of bits and bobs, and mostly we do gaming with the Viewer Plus subscribers, and that's great fun. But I tend to stream and play games that I do enjoy. So there isn't really some big. I can't think of any others. So I would say EVE Online and World of Warcraft are probably the two games that, oh, and more Minecraft. I would love to play more Minecraft as well. They're the three games that I would like to play more, that I don't currently do videos or streams on. Let's see here. So Brandon says, how would you feel about mods? How do you feel about mods for games? Like, do you think they enhance or ruin the gameplay? Because you know I have some opinions about Minecraft ones. Yeah, this is a very much it depends situation. Very often I like to play the vanilla game because I like to play it the way it was intended. And very often I find that mods in games, through my experience, seems to be to kind of fix the gameplay in some sort of way. And there'll be like a task that you have to do, but then you get a mod and instead of like having to click 7 times, you have to click once. And sometimes that can be appropriate, but also it depends on the situation. It can just take some of the gameplay away from the game and just make it easy. I derive a lot of my fun from gaming from the achievement of the work that you put in, and like either working something out or putting time and effort into something, and then you either create or achieve something or get somewhere, and then that's the fulfillment and enjoyment from it. Not counting the sorts of things with multiplayer interactions, certainly for single player. And I feel there's a lot of mods out there that take away from that. They divert away from the original intention of the gameplay mechanics and things like that. However, there are definitely exceptions to that rule, and there are definitely mods that I do like. One that I can shout out in Minecraft is the name's gone. The forest thing, Twilight Forest. The Twilight Forest for Minecraft for me feels like an extension of the game, and I don't feel like it doesn't interfere with the standard gameplay very much. Okay, yeah, you can go in the Twilight Forest, get more powered stuff, and come back to the standard overworld and have powered things, high powered devices. But I feel like it just extends the gameplay and goes and sits on top of the game, and it doesn't really break it in any sort of way. There's a lot of mods that you can have in Minecraft that within a few hours of gameplay, then all of a sudden it's like right click to Minecraft. You've got a builder's wand and just stuff appears, or you have a flying ring and suddenly getting around is no longer a challenge. And yes, you can do bigger and better challenges when you've got that sort of equipment, but I very often find it unbalanced. So a lot of the modded games that I do, like the City Skylines modded, the Factorio modded, and even our Minecraft server is lightly modded. They only have mods that add to the experience of the original game. So we tend not to change the experience of the original game. We try and enhance the experience lightly. So think of it as like a golden topping of ice cream on top of an already perfect dessert. You don't want to mess that dessert up. It's yummy. It's tasty. It's as the chef decided it was going to be. But if you're going to add ice cream and sprinkles, yeah, why not? Sometimes that's nice. Just don't smother it in Baileys. The flavour that just blows out all the flavours. Anyway, the point is, some mods yes, other mods no. Love-hate relationship with mods. Okay. Volan come in with another question. Says, can you try and make a mini-series on trying to mimic your building tactics in your second and third series? So again, referring to OpenTTD, my build style all the way through my OpenTTD series, all the way through 1 to 10, plus the lost live streams, because there are other live series that I did that just like never went anywhere. It was before we were live streaming to YouTube and saving the VODs forever. It was when we had Twitch, and after a while they were gone. You could do highlights and clips, I think, but they were gone. Like, they're lost for all eternity. But all the way through those series, my gameplay style has evolved and changed. And I wouldn't say it's a tactic. It's not like I was doing one tactic and then I changed to this tactic and now I do that tactic. That's not how it is. I have a build. I was playing the game, and that style and the way I did it evolved over time as I learned things, got better, gave myself new challenges and all that sort of stuff. So I don't think I could go back. I don't think people would necessarily want me to go back. And if I did do that, all I would be doing is making a video of me trying to build tracks worse than I know that they can be. So that's why, to me, going back and redoing that sort of thing wouldn't make sense, because I feel like it's evolved and gone forward. And JRT Gaming says, if you could stream an old game you haven't played in a while, which one would you choose to stream again and why? So this is similar to the previous question where my answers were EVE Online, World of Warcraft, and Minecraft. EVE Online, World of Warcraft, and Minecraft as 3 games that I wish I would play more. So there's lots of games that I would love to play and have time to do. I've got a list. You know what? I'm going to get my list. Where's my list? I've got a list of lists, but I'm going to find the list of series that I have in mind that I would quite like to do one day. Let's have a look. So, where's it gone? So, okay, so this is my series ideas list. I would love to do a new series of RimWorld with mods, maybe some mods, but definitely the DLCs. I would like to continue my Minecraft series. I would like to do more City Skylines, because I feel like we haven't quite finished the one that we're on, maybe. We're doing a new Factorio now, so I hope to tick that off the list, actually. There we go. My Planet Coaster series, I was really enjoying that. It was just taking so much of my time to make one episode. I couldn't keep doing it. I would love to do that. I'd love to do a Series 3 of Prison Architect, more EVE Online. I would love to do another series of FTL. I would love to do more Minecraft. Transport Fever 2, Series 2. I'd love to play more Transport Fever. I really enjoyed doing Series 1. Sim Airport, I'd like to play that again. I'm certainly going to do some more Rail Route at some point in the future. I feel like I'd want to do some Crossout. And of course, I would love to play World of Warcraft loads, EVE Online loads. So there are just some of the things that I wish I had time to do. If I was, I just love to do all that sort of stuff. So that's where I feel on that side of things. I think that answers the question, doesn't it? Yes. So they're the things that are in my list that I would choose to do again that I think people would probably want to watch. I don't think there's anything in my list. Oh, of course, Kerbal Space Program. I don't think there's anything in my list that I would love to do that isn't on there. Let me just have a quick look. No, I don't think so. I think that pretty much covers all of my I would love to do this again sometime. Maybe a first-person shooter series like an old Battlefield 2142 mini-series, or maybe some CSGO, Counter-Strike. And there's probably some. Oh, I would definitely want to get in and do the last Starship series, but the game isn't finished enough for that. So there we go. They're the stuff that I would love to do. And you know, one day we'll get to some of them. And then Untraceable Smurf finishes off here with, what's your favourite language to code in and why? So yes, I am a developer and I do code. I know various languages to different degrees. So I could name, I suppose, a tiny bit of Java, a little bit of C#, PHP to some degree, and also starting a bit of JavaScript and also looking at Python as well. Favourite? I don't have a favourite. I do what I need to in the language that I need to for the job that I need to do it. So, for example, in my day job, I use a lot of Python. I mean, I don't really have a choice. That's the language I need to use. I am enjoying it. When I'm developing hellish tools for the website and all the donations and stuff, I use PHP. It's built on top of a PHP CMS system. So it makes sense to use the same language that system's built off as well. And I have made a few little standalone apps, and I've made them in C# and it works really well in that. So I don't really have a favourite. I just use what is appropriate for what I'm doing based on a number of factors, like whether I have a choice is one of them, and also what maybe it's building on top of or talking to. Some languages are better at other things than others. So there we go. How was that, folks? I hope you enjoyed it. Now, remember, you can put your thoughts, ideas, and questions down in the comments section. Maybe do you want to see another one of these? That's my question to you. Do you want another FAQ with Hellish at some point? Maybe we could do a big one of these every year or something. Let me know what you think about that down in the comments section. But that is going to be all for this special this month. Remember, we're doing special giveaways as well, so keep an eye out on social media or the Discord notifications channel about those giveaways, and I will see you soon. That's all from me. Thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye.